मेरा नाम जी डॉक्टर अज़ीम जहांगीर ख़ान है। मैं स्किन स्पेशलिस्ट हूँ। अभी रिसेंटली कोई साल हुआ है कि अमेरिका से वापस आया हूँ जी। मेरी वाइफ जो है वो डॉक्टर अस्मा, और हम अभी साल पहले हमने एक यहाँ पे एक क्लिनिक खोला है कॉस्मेटिक के नाम से, जिसमें स्किन की तमाम बीमारियाँ, लेज़र सर्जरी और कॉस्मेटिक सर्जरी से हम लोग इलाज करना हमने शुरू किया अभी रिसेंटली। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह कुछ महीने पहले माइकल ट्रॉटियर जो डीन हैं अमेरिकन स्कूल लाहौर के डीन हैं, उनकी हमने एक कामयाब सर्जरी अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह की, जो कि फेस लिफ्ट सर्जरी थी, जिसमें कि झुर्रियाँ जो हैं फेस की या जो लटकी हुई जल्द है उसको बहुत ही कम सर्जरी के ज़रिए ठीक किया जा सकता है। पहले ये जो टेक्निक थी वो पाकिस्तान में अवेलेबल नहीं थी, और इस टेक्निक के ज़रिए जिसमें कम से कम सर्जरी के ज़रिए ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा बेनिफिट पेशेंट को हो सकता है, वो पहले सिर्फ एडवांस्ड कंट्रीज़ में, तरक्की याफ्ता मुल्कों में अवेलेबल थी। अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वो हमने यहाँ के मुतारफ़ कराई है। मिस्टर ट्रॉटियर जो हैं ये बहुत खुश थे हमारी सर्जरी से, और इन्होंने आप लोगों से शायद इसका ज़िक्र किया, और कि मैं अपना शेयर करना चाहता हूँ ये एक्सपीरियंस कि पाकिस्तान में जो सर्जरी अब हमने इंट्रोड्यूस करवाई है ये बहुत हज़ार डॉलर्स में अमेरिका में होती है, जो यहाँ पे फ्रैक्शन ऑफ अ कॉस्ट, यानी बहुत ही कम पैसों में, उस हिसाब से 10 गुना कम या 20 गुना कम पैसों में अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह हमने यहाँ पे प्रोवाइड करनी शुरू कर दी है।
I'm here to support as best I can the work being done at the Cosmetique Clinic, where Dr. Hahn is the skilled cosmetic surgeon, assisted by his colleagues. To my right is Dr. Amina, to my far left is Dr. Amina, and of course to my immediate left here is Dr. Asma, the spouse of Dr. Hahn. You see, I wanted her chin line. If you look at her chin, look at the beautiful line of her chin. And I'm 61 years of age, and I wanted to return to being 25. So I looked around in Canada and the United States for a number of years to see what kind of surgeons were available, at what cost, and where they were located. And I started to think seriously about that, the cost and the implications for me as a 60-year-old man. So when I happened to get this posting here in Lahore, on my way to work each morning, I passed this bright-colored clinic on one of your roads, and for many, many days I looked at the sign which said Cosmetique, and it named the physicians who worked inside. So one day I decided I'm going to stop here and look at this clinic. So I went inside, and I found just a beautiful, clean, well-organized clinic. And I saw all of the qualifications of Dr. Hahn on the wall. All of his experience was outlined there, and I was very, very impressed. So I finally got to the point of speaking with Dr. Hahn and asking him what he might have to offer. Basically what I had was a chin line which involved a great deal of skin hanging down from right under here. And that really bothered me. I could live with it, but cosmetically I didn't want to have that any longer. And so I made a decision upon consulting with Dr. Khan to have that removed. And so we had post-surgery discussion. We had the surgery, which took place on December 25th. I'll never forget that. And we had the post-surgery care. Now, I would just like to qualify something in saying that to me, I am not a surgeon, I am not a doctor, so I'm simply going to speak as an amateur, just an ordinary person. To me, there are two kinds of surgery. One I will call therapeutic skin surgery, where a person may be born with a skin defect, like a cleft palate, or may have suffered a serious injury in a car accident, or may have a skin disease of some sort. That's what I would call therapeutic surgery. In my case, I call mine cosmetic surgery. I really didn't have to have it. It wasn't a result of an accident, but for my own, perhaps narcissistic reasons, I felt that it might improve my youthful looks. So I went ahead with that, and what an important decision I made. And I just have to say that the professionalism of the doctors, both Dr. Hahn and his associates at Cosmetique, was just remarkable. I was so impressed with the cleanliness of the clinic, their caring ways, their smiles. The surgery was done in very, very modern and professional circumstances. So it was a very successful surgery. I feel very happy. I feel so blessed that I was able to meet Dr. Hahn and his associates. So I'm here today to share my experience and just to tell everyone how impressed I have been with the work done by the doctors, especially Dr. Hahn, the chief surgeon there at Cosmetique. Now, I'm certainly happy to entertain any questions that you may have about anything. It doesn't really matter to me. So if you are curious and would like to know any details, if you don't speak English, please speak in Urdu, and one of the doctors here will help me.
Please tell us about the expenditures, how much you paid here, and the comparison of expenditures. What would you have paid in America?
Sure.
If you would be treated in...
I would say that I paid approximately 20 to 30% of what I would have had to have paid in North America, in Canada. So I paid approximately 1/5 to 1/4 is my estimation of that. I hope that helps you a bit. I actually forget the exact figure, but I would say it was about approximately 75% less.
In dollars, if not in rupees.
I actually can't remember specifically the exact cost of the mini facelift. I'd have to consult with Dr. Hahn on that, but I would say that it was very fair and very reasonable. And I especially felt that after the surgery was completed. I do not believe that I could have been in any more competent care anywhere else in the world. I was so impressed with Dr. Hahn, not only his surgical techniques, but just his building of confidence, his care about the anesthesia. He got the best anesthesiologist, in his estimation, in Lahore to work on my operation. Very professionally done. And the aftercare was superb. As a matter of fact, we are still consulting.